Silence is often misunderstood. People think silence means fear, but psychology says silence means control. This is the story of a man who spoke less and gained more power than he ever imagined. In today's world, everyone wants to be heard. People talk to prove their worth. They argue to protect their ego. They explain themselves to feel important. But very few people understand one simple truth. Not every situation needs your voice. Some situations need your silence. This is the story of Semi Carter, a man who learned this lesson the hard way. Semi Carter was a 32-year-old project coordinator working in a mid-sized company in Toronto, Canada. He was known as a smart and responsible employee, but there was one habit that always held him back. Semi spoke too much, not because he was arrogant, but because he wanted to be understood. Whenever someone questioned his work, he explained. Whenever someone doubted him, he defended. Whenever someone misunderstood him, he reacted. Semi believed silence meant losing respect, but life had different plans. One day, during an important meeting, a senior colleague criticized Semi's project in front of everyone. The criticism was unfair. Semi felt his chest tighten. His heart started beating fast. Without thinking, he responded immediately. He explained every detail. He justified every decision. He spoke for several minutes. When he finished, the room was silent. Not because people agreed, but because they were tired. The manager simply said, "Okay, we'll discuss this later." That was the moment Semi realized something painful. The more he spoke, the less powerful he looked. Semi's personal life wasn't peaceful either. His girlfriend, Laura, often complained that Sem never truly listened. Whenever Laura shared her feelings, Semi jumped in with advice. Whenever she expressed pain, he tried to fix it with logic. One evening, after a small argument, Laura said, "You always talk, Semi, but you never leave space for emotions." Those words stayed in his mind. A few weeks later, something unexpected happened. During another meeting, the same colleague blamed Semi again, this time for a mistake he didn't make. Everyone looked at Semi, waiting for his reaction. This time, he stayed silent. No explanation, no defense, no argument, just calm silence. At first, it felt uncomfortable, but then something interesting happened. The colleague continued talking and slowly exposed their own mistake. The manager noticed, the room noticed. Semi didn't say a word. Yet, for the first time, people respected him more. That day changed Semi's mindset. He started observing people. He noticed something powerful. People who talk too much often feel insecure. People who stay silent often feel confident. Silence makes others think. Words sometimes hide weakness. Psychology explains this clearly. Silence creates mental pressure. It forces others to fill the gap. It shifts control. Semi decided to experiment. Semi made a simple rule for himself. I will speak only when my words add value. At work, he listened more. He responded slowly. He avoided unnecessary explanations. At home, he allowed silence in conversations. He listened without interrupting. He responded with empathy. The change was slow, but powerful. Within a few months, his manager trusted him more. His opinions were asked, not ignored. His presence felt stronger. His words carried weight. When Semi spoke, people listened, because silence gave value to his voice. With Laura, things changed too. Semi stopped reacting immediately. He listened without judgment. One night, after a long conversation, Laura said, "You feel different now. Calmer." Semi smiled. He didn't need to explain. Silence had already spoken for him. Psychologists say silence works because it reduces emotional reactions, it improves self-control, it increases respect, it builds authority, it protects mental peace. Silence is not absence of confidence. It is confidence without noise. One evening, Semi sat alone, reflecting. He realized something important. All his life, he tried to control situations with words, but true control came when he stopped forcing himself to be heard. Silence didn't make him weak. Silence made him powerful. Moral of the story: silence is a psychological strength. Not every thought needs a voice. Not every emotion needs a reaction. Not every situation needs an explanation. Sometimes silence protects your dignity better than words ever can. The next time you feel the urge to explain yourself, pause. The next time you feel angry, stay silent. The next time you want to react, observe. Practice silence, not as weakness, but as wisdom. If this story helped you understand the power of silence, share it with someone who needs peace in their life. And remember, those who master silence, master their mind.